Hello, my name is Callista, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. In the last episode, the students have honed in on Teruteru as the killer. He's denying it, he's pissed, he's so pissed that his accent has completely slipped. However, people are very unsure as to whether Teruteru was in the dining hall when the blackout ended. If he was in there, then that means he couldn't have done it. However, we have proof. We have proof that he wasn't there in the form of a lack of pervy comments. His perviness has been his undoing, and I love that. However, I am not sure. I believe that he was there, and I believe that he was not there.
Oh, is there any way we can decide?
Why don't we consult his memories?
His memories, he'd have no knowledge of it. He was too busy, disposing of the tablecloth and running back round. He would have no idea what happened.
Gosh, yeah, don't be saying things like that. Don't make no sense. Can you even prove I wasn't in the dining hall?
I don't know if it's Cajun, but Cher, that's French. So it's like I don't know, is Cajun Louisiana? It's that area.
I probably can. Oh, you again!
Damn straight. Whether or not Teruteru was in the dining hall during the blackout, in order to know for sure, I just need to throw that question at him. Where is it? Where is it? No, seriously, where is it? Oh, there, embarrassing pose, yep. Yep, do you remember this, bud?
I can prove it with this. If you're claiming that you were in the dining hall when the power came back, then you should know how Mikan was positioned at the time, right? Well, what?
Don't make me remember. It's so embarrassing.
Mikan, shut up! Mikan, don't say anything!
No, this is a very important question. Well, Teruteru, if you were really in the dining hall at that time, you should know the answer to that. Huh? It was a pretty clever way of tripping. There's no way you'd forget about it so easily.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I showed you something so unsightly. How about it? You can't answer, Teruteru?
That's weird. Just slipped from my mind.
Oh, dude. There is absolutely no way that would slip from your mind. You would have stored that to add to the main dish at a later date.
There's no way it would slip from your mind, especially not a pervert like you.
Even so. Nagito, say something!
No, he's gonna have to drop you now, bud.
I guess you might have to give up now.
He's decided your hope isn't good enough.
Wait, give up? What do you mean, give up?
Teruteru. I'm disappointed too, It's lonely watching someone I admire reach the limits of their hope. It kind of feels like a broken dream.
Nagito, what are you doing? Why are you messing with the killer like that? Hold on a sec. Don't go moving this along on your own like I really am the killer.
Huh? But it's already decided, right?
No murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet, Cher?
It's no use. I can't understand him anymore.
He's speaking perfect English, girl.
It appears he's saying the murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet.
You understand him?
But it's such a sad defense. This is too cruel.
Oh, you calling me the killer? Then where's the weapon?
I don't know where it is right now, but it's the missing iron skewer.
Come on, Manumi. Enough with the whimpering and translate.
He said, if you're calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
The weapon, huh? It's not the knife, right?
Judging from Byakuya's wounds, it was a thin, edged tool that's roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
Also, if they stabbed from under the floorboards, the weapon would need to be at least 50 centimeters in length.
After all this, who cares about the weapon?
Oh shit, Nagito has properly given up on Teruteru. He's like, no, kill him. Fuck this.
Not good enough! Not good enough at all!
He said, not good enough. Not good enough at all.
I can understand him perfectly. Like, I guess this could just be a joke. They can't understand his accent, but I'm just here shrugging my shoulders like I don't understand why someone wouldn't be able to understand him.
Fine, I got it. Let's try thinking about what the weapon was.
Wanna do it? Wanna do it?
Okay, now that... Wanna do it?
He said, try to do it.
How is wanna do it try to do it?
What a confusing accent!
Okay, I'll admit that was rather confusing. Anyway, we need to focus and think about this. A thin-edged tool with a diameter of about 50 millimeters and at least 50 centimeters in length. The weapon that meets those requirements might have been used at the crime scene. Huh? What's that? Okay, Hangman's Gambit. Iron Skewer. You know what, oh, feck! God damn. I'm gonna get so confused with left and right. Need an N. Okay. Oh, bugger. Again, left and right click. It takes me a minute. Need an E. Come on, where is this E? Oh, that's... is that an M or a... Oh, that is a W. E. Need an R. Game, please, I need an R. It's just one letter. There we go.
I got it!
That's it! The weapon must be the iron skewer!
Huh? The iron skewer?
Before the party, as Byakuya was confiscating all the dangerous items, he spoke to Teruteru.
I checked the equipment list and there seems to be one iron skewer missing. Ah, that's right. As far as I know, that's been missing from the start.
So that missing iron skewer is the weapon?
An iron skewer would match up with the wounds perfectly. Hey, Teruteru, where'd you hide the iron skewer?
Tool flipping heck.
Avril Lavigne!
Avril Lavigne?
Avril Lavigne?
Huh? Did he really just say that?
He's just saying random shit to fuck with us. You probably dumped it somewhere on the island, didn't you?
This school trip has a no littering rule. If he had violated it, the island sirens would be ringing non-stop.
Island sirens? Just for littering?
I I said before, the skewer, it was... he could have chucked it afterwards, or he could have put it back where he got it from. I said at the time, it was either already down there, or it was stuffed inside that giant hunk of meat. I just don't know which.
Also, I was on guard duty, and I never once saw Teruteru leave the old building.
So it's still in there.
Which means he obviously hid it somewhere in the old building.
Gundam said he checked down in the basement and there was nothing related to the case. It has to be in the meat. That's the only place. That is the one place where no one would look because it's a giant hunk of meat. Who thinks to check that for weapons?
It's probably the kitchen again, right?
Teruteru, just man up and be straight with us.
I mean, he can't do that. He's too busy being bisexual.
Oh! Whoa!
Finally, we are nearing the end. A cornered opponent will be surrounded by soul shields and simply will not listen to what you have to say. I was warned. I was warned that there was one minigame that was like the DDR shit from Trigger Happy Havoc. What are soul shields? What is this? It will probably pain you to condemn your classmate, but this is a class trial after all. You must argue against your opponent and destroy their soul shields. A high-speed dispute battle where you beat down a panicked opponent's excuses and nonsense. That's the bullet time the panic talk action. Panic talk action will shorten it to PTA. During PTA, you must destroy all of your opponent's soul shields so you can deliver your final strike. In order to do that, you must destroy your opponent's remarks while following the tempo of the song. Time your button presses with the tempo marker as it moves across the screen. Match the tempo marker by pressing the left mouse button, and you will be able to lock on to the opponent's remark. If you keep pressing it, you will be able to lock on to multiple remarks at the same time. Afterwards, if you release the left mouse button in oh shit, it's... Wait. If you can click multiple times with left, then wouldn't then how are you supposed to lock on to multiple things if you click with left, but then you have to release to get another one? Wouldn't that... I'm confused. Afterwards, if you release the left mouse button in time with the tempo marker, it will intercept the locked-on remark and destroy it. By destroying remarks, you will be able to damage the soul shields protecting the opponent and destroy them. However, if you cannot destroy their remarks within the time limit, you will end up getting hurt. During PTA, you can press the escape key to review the controls. But for this PTA, just focus on pressing the left mouse button. Please wait for another time for other features. Okay, right, left. Okay, it's left. Just focus on left. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll find yourself in a tempo down situation. When the song changes, the tempo changes. This will alter the timing for each button. Please be careful. Oh, shit. Oh, this... I do not like the sound of this. I do not like the sound of this at all. Last but I'm already getting confused. Last but not least, let me tell you about the final blow. If you destroy all of your opponent's soul shields, they will start to give off their final argument. And if that happens, four words will be displayed on the top, bottom, left and right sides of the screen. Each of these 4 words corresponds to the W key, S key, A, D and D key. If you press the buttons in the right order, you will be able to compose the words of your final strike. What? Please make your argument while searching for the words that will trump your opponent's final argument. Also, if you don't deliver your final strike within the time limit, the opponent's soul shields will recover. No. One sec, my hands are a wee bit sweaty. I've been recording for over an hour at this point, so I'm just gonna... 1 second. Let me prepare. I have no drink. I'd take a swig of that if I had one. Okay. Okay, we've got this. Well then, good luck and have fun. That will be impossible.
Oh! 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 Whoa! What the hell are you saying, you double-cutter hick?
Damn! Damn!
He said, oh, what the hell are you even saying, you stupid country hick?
I guess we have no choice but to somehow find out for ourselves.
If the iron skewer is the weapon, then hiding it in the kitchen would be the easiest way to slip it by. But Byakuya and I checked the kitchen pretty thoroughly before the party started. You didn't check the meat. Which means, was the weapon already hidden somewhere we couldn't find it? Could it have been in an unexpected place, like that massive hunk of meat? Where would that be? Where did he hide a long weapon like an iron skewer? Think carefully.
I'm not hiding that thing!
He said, I'm not hiding anything.
I'm not hiding anything! I'm not hiding anything!
Except a skewer. I must reveal to Teruteru the conclusive evidence that proves he's the killer. Okay. I don't want to do this.
Shut up! I don't know! That's impossible!
What?
Paris Hilton!
I am so confused!
Ah! Unforgivable! I don't know! That's impossible!
I have no idea what I'm doing!
I don't know! That's impossible! Paris Hilton! Nonsense!
Did he just say Paris Hilton?
Unforgivable! I don't know! That's impossible! Ah! Unforgivable! Shut up! I don't know! That's impossible! Paris Hilton! Nonsense! Where would the weapon be?
Oh, shit! No, oh! I think. Come on. Ah! I have no idea what I'm doing anymore.
Where would the weapon be? This is the end.
Flippin' heck. I have no idea what I was doing there.
Could the iron skewer have been hidden inside the piece of meat on the bone?
What are you saying? There's no way I'd hide anything in a place like that.
That's clearly impossible! I mean, that's inside the food!
Impossible. That's what Byakuya and I thought. That's why we overlooked it.
It seems there are no dangerous items like that skewer in the Portuguese meat. No, okay. I'm pausing here because I'm like, I was told how this was pronounced by, I'm so sorry I've been pronouncing your username incorrectly. I'm so sorry. After you drew me that lovely fan art, I'm so sorry. And I know you said you didn't mind being called Umbra, but I'm like, I would like to pronounce your name correctly, but you've told me, but I'm just like, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Umbri? I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Umbri, or Umbra, or if it's another pronunciation, I'm so sorry. I'm not taking the piss, I promise. I just struggle with that word. I don't know why. Yeah, the R's are rolled. I can't roll my R's. I can't roll my R's unless I'm speaking Icelandic. And no, I don't speak Icelandic. I know a few words. Morgan matter. That's the only way I can roll my R's. Fuck it, we're gonna pronounce it the white way, why not? It seems there are no dangerous items, like that skewer in the Tarasco earlier, inside that pile of food. That appears to be the case. Phew, I wouldn't have known what to do if he'd said fish bones and meat bones were also dangerous items.
But in fact, the only place you could hide the weapon was inside the food that couldn't be inspected. Out of all the dishes you prepared, the only one that could hide a weapon as long as an iron skewer is? The meat on the bone.
What now?
He's so shook.
I'm using my right to remain silent.
I mean, that's smart.
There's no way that exists here. We need to confirm this now!
So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat and find the iron skewer inside, bullseye!
I would just like it pointed out the skewer had blood on it, so the meat is tainted with human blood. I'm just putting that out there. If that doesn't gross you out, then you can eat it and I will judge you for it, but...
All right. Monokuma or Monami, one of you hurry and bring over that piece of meat.
1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. I'll eat the whole thing!
Wait, hold on a second. Time out, time out.
What are you doing? Hurry up and bring it over!
About that.
Oh, he's off.
Huh? Where did Monokuma go? I'm right here!
I'm already eating it!
Oh, Akane, don't fight him for it. Don't do it, Akane. Also, he's a bear. If he eats something contaminated with human blood, that's fine. That's what bears do.
A bear that eats meat!
Most of them do.
Wait, now that I think about it, that's pretty normal.
There you go.
Nom. Oh, what is this? So yummy!
Tailnet, that's my meat!
I've never eaten anything like it in my entire life! The taste brings me back to my days in the wild.
This is bad! Seriously, this is really bad!
My! There's something inside the meat! Look what came out!
So it was a novelty skewer. Oh!
Isn't that... Is that an iron skewer?
Check it out. The handle looks like it's made of bone. Pretty clever.
The sword of destruction, encased in bone and sheathed in meat. It brought catastrophe unto Byakuya.
And sheathed in meat. That... Oh, Gundam, I love you.
As expected of Teruteru. Such a fantastic weapon from the ultimate chef.
You're wrong! I'm not the killer. I'm not the kind of person who would kill someone. I got it. You all set me up. You guys set me up so you could blame this on me.
Nagito is disappointed in you.
Jeez, what a disappointment.
Shit, he really is!
Such an unseemly defense for an ultimate like you. Can you really call that hope?
Hey, Nagito. I'm sorry, but can you just be quiet?
Oh, Chiaki, I love you too.
You're nothing but a bunch of poor loudmouth animal feeding hicks!
He said, you're all nothing but a bunch of poor loudmouth fast food eating hicks.
You don't need to translate anymore. Somehow I can tell what he's trying to say.
Never should have went about cooking on your green!
Let's just deal with Nagito later. More importantly, we should first...
I guess we need to settle this. Once and for all.
Chiaki's a step ahead of you, Hajime.
To do that, we need to go over the entire incident from beginning to end and make everything clear.
Oh, I hope this is the manga thing. I like that. I really like that bit. Go over the entire incident, and then I can prove Teruteru's crime. That's right. If we don't do that, we can't end this no matter how much time passes.
So, we need to do it.
So it's finally come to this. My throb is chesting. That seems like something Teruteru would say, I'm just saying. Every case has one less feature to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the order of events in the case in the form of a comic book. This reproduction is merely Hajime's imagination, so there will be gaps here and there. Gaps are areas where a number of pieces are missing. It's up to you to complete the comic, using the truth panels provided. Around 3 to 5 truth panels make up one set. Inside that one set, there will be correct panels placed among incorrect panels. If you use up all of the correct panels contained in one set, it will switch to a new set. Okay. So they're giving us a selection rather than all of them at once. Okay. After that, if you fill in all the holes, you will clear the challenge. I'm pretty sure some of you already noticed, but it will be difficult to complete with so many gaps, but once you fill in some, it will become much easier. For those of you who've played the previous game, you might hesitate at first, but it's basically the same concept, okay? Now then, when playing and solving the closing argument, there is a certain trick. If you move the reticle onto the gaps on each page, it will display hints at the top of the screen. This type of hint will ask what kind of scene is drawn in that gap. Also, if you move the reticle onto a truth panel, it will display a hint as well. This hint explains the scene contained in that panel. Put together these two hints and think carefully. Of course, don't forget there will be a time limit. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay. Okay, what have we got? Okay. Night vision goggles equipped, case containing weapons, fire door, iron. Holding it in! Okay, yeah, so this is where everyone was. Same scene as the office and dining hall. I'm tempted to go through it. Yep, he put on his goggles. And then... Yep, so he closed the fire doors. Okay, we've got 9 minutes. Oh shit, we've got plenty of time. And then, yep, he sees the mark. He crawls over. Gets majorly stabbed. And then, okay, I heard it. Okay, so the irons turn on. I feel like it has to be... Aha! Okay, stop 2. Yep, she's eating. Yeah, this one has to be this. Same scene as the office and dining hall. It could be that, but... He saw Nagito ducking under. And then... Could it be... Aha! Stock 3. Okay, okay, Sees the knife. Air conditioner. Okay. So we are missing 1, 2, 3, 4. Last stop. Okay. Okay, everything is completed there. Everything there. Okay, the killer obtained a light. And it was in the meat. And then he got the cloth.
Here's everything that happened in this case. Let's try going over the whole incident, beginning with right after the party started. Byakuya had us gather in the dining hall of the old building near the hotel. He was extra cautious about a murder occurring that night because of a threatening letter he received. Therefore, he decided to throw a party so he could monitor us. Though one person didn't come, the rest of us assembled at the dining hall, and the party was underway.
I don't like how those frames are positioned, because it looks like Fuyuhiko is looking up Pekko's skirt, and no. To be honest, I don't think he'd do that. He doesn't strike me as the sort of person who would, you know, do that sort of thing. He's rude and, you know, very cruel, but I don't think he'd do that.
But at that time, the trap set by a certain someone was already in motion. They plugged 3 irons into the outlets in the storage room, which nearly capped the power usage. Additionally, they prepared something else that would activate at 11:30 p.m. The air conditioners in the office and dining hall. They had already set the timers for these. Thanks to the irons maxing out the power usage, the breaker was tripped when the air conditioners kicked on. Since the windows in the old building were covered, the blackout plunged the dining hall into total darkness. But when that happened, Byakuya took out a specific item that he brought in his case. That item was the night vision goggles. Byakuya was so concerned about a murder occurring that he brought a variety of security equipment with him. When he put on his night vision goggles, Byakuya witnessed a certain someone making a suspicious move. He saw Nagito guiding himself with the desk lamp's power cord so he could get under the table. That's right, everything up to that point was all part of Nagito's plan. The murder warning to Byakuya, the source of the blackout, it was all Nagito. While the blackout was happening, someone else, the real killer, began making their move in the kitchen. The killer probably already knew about Nagito's plan, so they knew a blackout was coming. That's why the killer prepared all the items they would need to commit their crime in the dark beforehand. They needed a light source, which was provided by the portable stove in the kitchen. They needed a weapon, too. This had also been hidden in the kitchen beforehand. The long iron skewer used in the churrasco dish. The killer hid that inside that meat with the bone in it. With the weapon and portable stove in hand, the killer stepped out into the hallway. First, they closed the fire door in the hallway so their light source wouldn't peek toward the dining hall. Then, guided by the light, the killer headed toward the storage room and grabbed a specific item. That's right, a tablecloth to block the blood splatter. With this, the killer finished their preparations and snuck under the floorboards through the secret passage. They probably turned off the portable cooking stove at that point, or left it near the entrance of the door. The floor in the dining hall is full of gaps, so there's no way they could have safely held a light source. But thanks to the glowing mark they painted earlier, the killer was able to get beneath the table. Under the table, Byakuya found the knife that had been hidden there. If only he had retreated, he probably wouldn't have gotten killed, but He had to retrieve that knife. And at that moment, the killer lurking beneath the floorboard stabbed straight up with the iron skewer. The killer had been waiting in the dark for the moment when the glowing paint began to move. After they murdered Byakuya, the killer purposefully shouted from beneath the floorboards to make it seem like they were still in the dining hall. Afterward, they came out from underneath the floorboards and rushed back to the kitchen. And then, after hiding the murder weapon in the kitchen, they rejoined the group as if nothing had happened. There's only one person who would have been able to commit this crime. Especially if that person is someone who'd think of an unexpected way to hide a weapon inside food. Isn't that right, Teruteru Hanamura? That's what happened. How about it? Did I get anything wrong?
This is a mistake. A mistake, I tell you. I would never kill anyone.
So I am out of time for this episode. However, I get the feeling we are right at the end, so I'ma continue on until I get my grade. Oh, I wasn't even thinking about the grades. I don't think I've gotten an A, but
would never.
It seems this is the end.
That sounded painful shit. B! That was not too bad. That was not too bad at all. Hey, nice! I hope in this game I can get my perfect trial. I didn't get a perfect trial in Trigger Happy Havoc, but maybe this time around. Maybe. Like, I was able to go for 8 parts, getting 100 points. 15. I'm assuming that was the DDR thing. I don't get that. I don't fucking get that.
It looks like your argument has come to a close.
And I am gonna leave off right here. In the next episode, Teruteru's execution. I am very excited to see what that is like. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.